Good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday the 29th of July. Sorry for the silly hat, but it's very hot here. So it's about 35 today. And as you can see, the John Deere is out with the Sky drill, and we are planting our cover crop and oilseed rape mix as we have done in the last year. The results were really good. So fingers crossed that we get another good year in 2027.
Hello everyone, currently out drilling with this Sky drill, the rape and the cover crop mix. The cover crop mix is in the big main hopper that's going out the seed metering system, and the rape's in this little hopper at the front, discharged out at 3 kilograms a hectare, whereas the cover crop mix is going at 17.5 kilos, and it's had its challenges so far, and this metering system takes a bit of getting used to. For example, it's hard to get your head around, and that means where it says off, that means it's actually on. Where it says 15.8, I usually drop it down 10% from the actual required weight to cover overlaps. But when I first got it into work, this thing wasn't turning, and I didn't know speed on the metering system, and all it was a dry switch on the radar system on the back, and I unplugged it by chance and re-plugged it back in, and it started working again. Another challenge I had was that the front hopper duct started dispersing out seed out the venturi part, and turns out the pipe was blocked, and I didn't have the valve fully cranked open. So yeah, that's another lesson there. So yeah, been a difficult few days, but touch wood, everything's going smoothly.
So this field we didn't bale, and the reason we're running with the Sky drill is because it enables us to plant 2 separate seeds. So we're doing the cover crop mix, and then we're separating the rape as well. Ooh. There you go, there's some cover crops there. Looks like one of the oats. So we are managing to cut through the straw and put the seeds on soil, and really it doesn't take much to get to actually see the soil itself here. So just as proof that we are cutting through the trash in order to access soil, as you can see, it's dry as anything. So we are actually doing a little bit of a trial here. So the field on the other side of HS2 has been baled, this one hasn't. So we're going to see, as far as dry years are concerned, is there a difference in establishment if the straw is kept versus if it's baled. So we're doing a bit of an experiment. It's all going to be drilled with the Sky. It's just easier for us to manage the 2 different seed types. So that's the plan, and we'll follow it through to harvest. The other challenge, of course, is these dry conditions and getting a decent strike. But the seeds in the soil, we will stubble rake and we will roll it before shutting the gate on this field. Good morning everybody. Saturday the 1st of August, and we're out in what was winter barley grown for the Chiltern Brewery, and now, as you saw from that video, Jack has drilled this with our oilseed rape summer cover crop mix. So it's been a challenging week, as Jack has said. Some issues with the drill, just getting used to it. So we diverted the seed flow so that the oilseed rape went down the coulter instead of being spread from the spreader plates on the back. Not so relevant here, but we've got some other blocks that are going into chopped straw, and so we wanted to improve seed soil contact, so that required different seeds to follow a different route through the drill. So that's been that was our first change. Then when that resulted in a blockage, so we had to increase the airflow. And finally, because the drill was running quite high in these hard conditions, we had to adjust the depth on-off switch. So the combination of those three elements led to some frustration for Jack, but really pleased with his efforts, stuck with it, and we're actually really flying along. So we've done what are we doing? Probably 20 plus another 30, 50. So we've done 60 of our 100 hectares of rape. Bit worried, like everybody, that everybody else is now piling into rape. Well, hopefully our system will prove more resilient. It's a real repeat of last year, with the ground conditions being super dry, and as a result no moisture for a strike. But I've just taken the view that it's better that we drill now and get the seed in the ground, because if it does rain, we're not going to be able to cover all of that area straight away. And a bit like the issues Jack had this week, if that had happened and we were trying to beat a rain event, it would really challenge us as far as getting it done fast enough. So this particular block has also had a digestate application pre-drilling and a Terra Star as well, because we wanted to try and incorporate that digestate as much as possible to make full use of its nutrients. So with all of our rape establishment, we're planning to revisit with a stubble rake and then a roll to really kind of consolidate it. But it's looking super fine. Let's see how it goes for the rest of the year.